Right, so as you can see, I've already started to strip this down. Just took the bars off so I don't bang my head on them, like I normally do. Tank, pipes, what else have I taken off? Coils, down there, coils and mufflers, carburetor there, which is the wrong one. Should have a amyl monoblock on here, which I have got one somewhere. The only thing is, I think it's a 15/16 inch, and there should be an inch on here, so yeah, that might do for a starter anyway. So I think next thing I'll take the oil tank off, rear mudguard, basically get as much out of the way as I can. Oh yes, side stand, take that off as well, that's in the way, rear brake, pedal, yeah, get as much out of the way as I can. I think I might take the top end out, maybe even the primary side, before I try and lift the engine out. Just quite a lump. I don't want to get it on the bench over there. So that is the plan. Oh yeah, this battery tray, initially I thought that was a wrong one on there, but I think all someone has done is fitted this box. I think this part here is the actual correct bracket, and there's a little bit underneath there which sort of hooks up. That is all correct. I think someone's just welded a little box on there, so I think I can get those welds out, grind them out, and that'll be back to how it should be. Yeah, chain guard chain I'll have to come off. Yeah, so yeah, I'll make a start, and or a further start, as I've already done a bit. Yeah, mustn't forget to just drain the sump as well. We'll take the sump off, make sure there's no oil in there. I don't think there's going to be. Yeah, so I'll get tidied up, make a bit more space, clear some of the stuff out of the way I've already taken off, and go from there. Oh yeah, one other thing on this frame, there should be a little bracket on here for the tank, which is should look like that there, if you can see that, for the tank bolt. That's obviously, I don't know why someone's taken it off, or it's broken or been removed. Someone had actually put a thread down to hold the tank on, which is not a brilliant idea. So that might be something I'm going to have to try and reinstate. And the other thing is, I think the ignition switch bracket is all bent round under here. That there will need straightening up. So that's something else to look at, and make sure I get that done before the frame go away. Yeah, but yeah, get a start anyway. That went very tight. Pulls out. So I'm unthreaded. That is definitely not the correct brake rod, that's a bit of bent wire. Okay, I'll leave that on there for now. Pin can stay. Just put the washing nut back on. It's all going to have to go in the parts washer to be cleaned. that's the brake pedal. Let's take this off now. What holds this on? Bolt. You're in shot, are you? Bit closer. So this just looks like a collection of bolts someone has put on there. My God. Is that all? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, there we go. I think there should be rubbers in there. Yeah, so that is the correct battery tray underneath. It's just had this additional box welded on, I think, which hopefully I can cut off. That might be the only tricky bit, that bit there. But yeah, I'll have a go at that later. Oil tank. Next. Right, oil tank. Looks like it's just this one bolt up the top, a couple of rubber bushes underneath, and obviously we've got the pipes the other side. I think if I loosen this off to start with, which looks like it's got the wrong probably the wrong bolt and all. There's probably some metric been shoved in there. Right, I'll put that back in. There's a little bush, a bush and a rubber. To me like that is the wrong way around actually. Right, let's get this around the other side. You'll be able to see anything here. So, couple of oil pipes. Get a bowl under there, but I don't think there's actually anything in it. It's a bit smaller as well. Jug as well, just in case, under there. Right, screwdriver. Kickstarter's in the way now. Right. That is pretty tight on there. Get this clip out of the way. Might even be easier just to cut them and put new ones on there. Tight. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's that one off. Yeah, dry. See, absolutely nothing. And there's one through the back there. I need to get the bigger screwdriver. There's one right in there. I say, this is certainly a lot easier to, well, so far, a lot easier to get to bits than the B31 was. Simpler. Right, now how does this come out? It sits on them rubbers. The rubber there. Quite see how that comes out. Or does the maybe the mudguard needs to come off first. Right, mudguard. A lot of these actually are the wrong size. Well, not wrong size. They're metric bolts have been used to put this on. Nuts and bolts gone everywhere. What else under here? This one would be easier to actually could have just done that, I think. Never mind, it's all got to come off. Spanner out. None of this is right up here anyway. Out. They might actually be the right ones, so hang on to them. See it. is free now. What's holding that in? No, not that. Right, so that needs to come off. Yeah, these little brackets here shouldn't be here at all. And get this. No, I'm going to have to take that off as well, I think. There's all sorts of things in here. Assortment, brackets and bits and pieces. Right, the mudguard, which unfortunately is not in very good condition, which is a shame because the chrome is actually quite good. Right, oh yes, oil tank. I'm hoping this was come out now. So now, that. Does that come out? I'll get this rubber out of the way. That doesn't seem to want to come out. That might have to wait until the wheel is out. It's a bit of a funny old shape. stick on reassembly, make sure this goes in before the rear wheel goes in. It's going to be the answer, because that is quite tricky. Oh, there we are. One oil tank. Just removed the kickstart. This is quite interesting. Quite what's going on here. This spring here, the two tangs, prongs going that way, is the gear change spring. I'm pretty sure that should be round there, and this should be the other way round. Just doesn't look quite right to me. I didn't think that should be on there at all, which means this is back to front. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what's happened there. Amazing what you find, what people have done. Yeah, but yeah, apart from that, see, I have got the chain guard and the chain off. I'll have to move this tripod around. Yeah, so that is all off. There's very little else to remove, really. So I think the next thing is going to be drain down the sump. I'll take off the sump plate anyway. I don't think there's going to be a lot in there. And then once I've done that, I'll start stripping the top end. Right, sump. Looks like we've got a little bit of a mixture of different nuts on there. You can't see a thing on the camera, but really could do with a socket rather than a spanner. And this one over here is a different size. Let's get that one out of the way first. Yeah, that is 3/16. This is 3/8 AF. Really what we do is get this one at the back first. Small imperial sockets, unfortunately. A stud has come out of that one. Right. that one. Are they studs or are they bolts? No, they're bolts. So they're meant to be studs. That's why that other one was, that size was different. That's probably the correct one, and these are all wrong. Right, thank you. Yeah. Ew. Sludge. Yeah. Have a closer look at that later. Let's let that drain out. That is very thick sludge in there, which doesn't fill me with confidence when it comes to the bearings. Let's have a look at them. Right, just leave that to drain, I think, for a little while. Maybe even see if we can flush it through a bit of paraffin or something. Right, that will do for now. Take the dirty glove off and turn the camera off.